Good morning, it is adventure time once again. I am in the Lake Tahoe basin and I'm going to be hiking Freel Peak today. This is the highest peak in the Tahoe basin. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Please come along for the ride. I started from the Horse Meadow Trailhead, which is off of Forest Road 051 off of Luther Pass. The first 100 yards of the road were definitely a little exciting, but I was able to get through with the outback in like 1 or 2 attempts, so that wasn't too bad. It was really just the beginning that was the worst part. I parked at the Horse Meadow Trailhead, and now we are kind of working up this road for about a mile until we get to Armstrong Pass, and then we're going to just keep going all the way up to Freel. This feels like hiking in the Sierra, and I love it. Feels good to be back on a kind of well-graded, well-maintained trail. Nice to see some granite kicking around, and just like the dirt dust reminds me of what you see everywhere else in the Sierra. It's great to be back. 1 mile down, here we are at Armstrong Pass. This gives us access to the Tahoe Rim Trail and ultimately to Freel Peak. This has been beautiful, by far the prettiest hiking I've ever done around Lake Tahoe. Yeah, just ascending this trail up to Freel Pass, super nice. Taking a little peek into desolation. I can see Pyramid Peak over there. This is great. So we just got to Freel Pass, beautiful ascent. Took you about an hour, 15 minutes to get up here. Somewhere up there is Freel Peak, the first summit of the day. And then we're just gonna swing around because this is beautiful. Lake Tahoe, gorgeous. Can't wait to get all the way up there and see this view. We got about, 1 mile and about 1,000 feet left to gain. Looking up there, gonna be great. Making good progress up this trail. It's still beautifully maintained. Just definitely steeper, starting to gain. I'm getting pretty close to 10,000. So we're breathing a little heavier. This positioning is spectacular. This rock is spectacular. I mean, Tahoe has some good granite. I didn't know it had this much great granite. We are making the final approach to the summit. I had to duck off the trail in 2 places because there were some snow fields with a little bit of consequence. But we got back on the trail and we're just kind of steady slogging up to 10,800 feet. Hey, that looks like a summit. I see a summit sign. I see a summit register. Booyah. So here we are in the summit of Freel Peak, and this is absolutely unbelievable. Beautiful hiking to get up here. Really, like the first time this summer, I kind of felt like I was actually hiking in the Sierra, and I loved it, and this summit is a treat. This is the highest peak in the Lake Tahoe basin. This peak is actually the boundary of the Lake Tahoe basin. So obviously it gets glorious views of Lake Tahoe. Absolutely spectacular. We're looking kind of like due north right now, swinging now into Nevada. You can really see the difference where, it's so kind of lush and green in the mountains, and then no precipitation really gets dropped down in Nevada. It's all kind of like irrigation, farmland, a little drier. That peak right there is Job's sister. I'm feeling pretty good. I think I'm actually going to head there after this. Then the next peak over there is Jobs. I think we'll probably do all 3 before we start dropping back down. So down there is Horse Meadow where I started this morning, and we're looking kind of south right now into the Carson Ebbets Pass area. I can see Round Top with the black rock getting pretty melted out. Kirkwood's kind of somewhere over there. Then we'll just continue the look. This is about due west. I can kind of see where Echo Summit and Highway 50 drop. Desolation Wilderness, definitely still full winter mode. Pyramid Peak on the left, then the rest of the Crystal Range, absolutely beautiful. And then we'll just finish the Pano back to Lake Tahoe. Love being here. So I spent about 10 minutes up here kind of chilling, and I cannot wait to continue. This looks like some beautiful sort of ridge riding for a little bit. The climbing doesn't look terrible on these peaks, and let's just keep moving and keep enjoying these beautiful mountains. This is without question the junkiest snow I have ever been on. It is barely supporting weight. It's so soft, it hasn't frozen in 3 or 4 nights at this point. I'm not sinking, but the last step I took plunged me almost to my knee. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we're in there. This is nonsense. Making the final approach to Job Sister. We got less than 400 feet of gain to go, and then we'll be up there in no time. Navigating some sun cups for the first time this year. Get it, get it. The steepness never comes through on the GoPro, but this elevator is going up. We are just gaining and gaining. Making the final approach. Oh yeah. This is rad. Here we are at the summit of Job Sister, so looking back toward Freel where we came. Those were the snowfields I had to cross. They were low angle and fine, minus being a little soft. Lake Tahoe still looks beautiful. We got a little bit of new scenery in this foreground, a slightly better view of Nevada over there, and then we can see the rest of our route. So I'm about to drop down here and just stay on this ridge, and then kind of like the high point at snowfield, cut left over to Job, and then we're gonna just drop straight down to the meadow in the road and back to the car. Dropping it like it's hot. We aren't quite scree skiing, but we can still move fast down this. This is a ton of fun. First time kind of moving across this type of terrain this year. So that is Job Peak in front of us. We just dropped it like it was hot for 1,000 feet. We're in the Job Sister saddle. So we kind of got to just keep winding up what's directly in front of me till we get there. So I'm off the trail because there is a massive snowfield that's pretty steep, and with the quality of snow today, I don't really want to walk across that. So I'm a little above the trail, kind of like riding this ridge proper, which has been a lot of fun, and we'll make our final approach very soon. And after zigging and zagging around those snowfields, I see a trail. This is very exciting. We got no snow to the top, smooth sailing, definitely less than half a mile to go, and I'm psyched. Looks like they got a little mailbox summit register. I'm gonna, I don't know, tag that point and that point, just make sure you get the high point. And that's 3 beautiful peaks today. So I am on what is definitely the high point of Job's Peak. Gonna take a quick break here and a small snack before I head down. Lake Tahoe is looking pretty as always. There's a lot of Nevada down there. A lot of straight roads. Snacks and summits have been enjoyed, and we are gonna just head on down the trail back to the car. So we're descending. We're not quite descending as fast as I want to because there's a lot of intermittent snowfields I've had to navigate around. This trail drops very aggressively. This hiking up would not be fun. I would definitely do this loop the direction I did, which was Freel first. This would be horrific. The trail portion of this hike is done. I got a little ways. I got to go back on the road to get to the car, but we should be there in no time. I am back at the parking lot, so I'm going to bring this video to a close. I have only hiked 3 days this summer, but today was far and away the best day of hiking. I loved every minute of it. Highly, highly recommend the Freel Jobs Sister Jobs Peak circuit. I got about 12 miles and like 4,000-ish feet of gain, but I had to do a little zigging and zagging around some snowfields, which definitely added to both of those. But like, this was phenomenal. I cannot recommend this hike enough. Do it, you will not regret it. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed this, because I got a ton more content of California mountaineering, rock climbing, biking, you name it, coming down. And I hope to see you on another adventure.